Wondering where you can get a pair of headphones like these? Sorry, they're one of a kind.
Okay guys, in today's video, I'm going to be looking at another 123Go video because it turns out that they have another video about recycling toys.
Have an old torn up teddy bear? Go ahead and take all its stuffing out. Don't worry, it won't hurt him.
The funny thing about this channel too is like the narrator is like overly reassuring about certain things like, oh, take out the stuffing of the teddy bear, but don't worry, it won't hurt the teddy. Most people don't think that their teddy has the ability to feel, so it's kind of weird.
You'll need a freestanding zipper like this one. Now run a stitch along the length of the zipper. Next, take a thick piece of ribbon or fabric like this and sew the end of it into the back of the bear's head.
But they didn't give a disclaimer for when they're sewing directly into the bear's head. Like, that could have hurt the bear, you know? Like, they should have said something. Now, anybody who's doing this is gonna be worried that, oh no, what if I'm hurting the bear doing this?
Once the straps are secured, you're good to go. Now your bear has a handy compartment to store whatever you'd like. See, toys aren't just for kids anymore.
I know they said that toys aren't for kids and all, but I couldn't imagine like an adult wearing one of those and just wandering around the park wearing a teddy bear backpack. There's always people out there who would, but it just doesn't seem like that's something that like an adult would wear. This whole premise is like you're an adult now and you have lots of toys laying around.
Adulting is hard. Okay, really hard. But maybe something from your childhood could help.
But all the hacks they do are like something that like a little kid would want to do. The whole beginning of this video is like, oh, adulting's difficult, and then, oh, you got toys laying around, oh, make them into a backpack. But no adult's actually gonna do that. That's something like a younger kid's gonna want to do. So why did they even start off with the adult thing in the beginning?
Let's see. Where's that book Amy wanted to borrow? I swear it was here last I checked. Oh boy, Sophia's not gonna pull that book out, is she? It's raining books, everybody! Oh, did I do that?
Oh, did I do that? I don't know, maybe. How bad do you have to be at taking out a book to like knock them all off the shelf just by grabbing one of them? I know these are supposed to be entertaining, but like they can be entertaining in ways that aren't stupid, you know? There's other ways to make things funny without them being completely dumb. I don't know, that's just what gets me with all these kind of life hack, DIY, prank, you name it, all these channels. Just all the skits are just so dumb. Like, there's no level of adult thinking going on in any of these sketches. Oh, you want a book? Oh, I'll just grab it. Oh no, why'd they all fall off? Was that me? Oh, I don't know.
Now I'm buried in books. Looks like there was an unfortunate casualty in this book avalanche. First, take the action figure's lower half and put hot glue along its edge.
You can clearly see too that the action figure obviously didn't break, so they've actually sawn it in half. You can see little saw marks on it while they're putting the hot glue around it. In this channel too, I've noticed items break super easily. Like anything will fall off a shelf and instantly is like broken. It falls on the ground once, oh no, it's broken.
Stick his legs underneath the shelf like this. After putting glue on his top half, stick him on top of the same shelf. Go ahead and place your books against the action hero, once it dries, of course. Now let's turn the page on this mess, shall we?
Okay, those books look like they were gonna fall off from there. They're like slowly sliding off the shelf as they put them up. It looks like if somebody walked by or if there's any movement around there, the books would probably just fall off.
What a great day for a jog. Oh no, this is not going to end well. And she's down.
Have a look at the headphones once they drop. And then let's have a look at the headphones in the next scene when apparently they've been damaged from falling off her head when she's running.
Hey Mia, you won't believe what I did. Look, I busted my brand new headphones.
Oh wow, they're all scratched up. Huh, that was funny. When they fell off, they weren't scratched up. How did that happen? It just looks like somebody took an X-Acto knife and started scuffing it up and, you know, scratching off little pieces. It's so bad. Yeah, my headphones, they fell off my head. They looked like they were going to be intact, but, you know, as soon as I picked them up off the pavement, they were all scratched up and now they don't work anymore. Yeah, what can I do? Can you help me, please?
And I hate jogging without my jams. There, Vicky. Hey, I have an idea. I think one of my little stuffed bears can fix your problem.
So now somehow they're gonna fix the headphones by using a stuffed animal? I really have no idea where they're going with this.
Take a small stuffed animal like this one and flip it over facing down. With a blade, slice the bear down the middle from the middle of its head. Go ahead and take out just a pinch of stuffing from the top. Now run a glue gun down the entire open seam. Stick the ear of your headphone into the slit. See? What'd I tell ya? I knew I could fix them.
What? Are you kidding me? So what their video was saying is that they weren't actually damaged, they just had scratches on them. And so now to cover up the scratches, you've glued 2 massive stuffies on the side of them. So that way when you wear your headphones, you have these huge massive stuffies on the side of them. Why did she say that they were broken? Like she specifically said to her friend, like, I need my headphones, but they're broken and I can't run without using my headphones. And their friend was like, oh, I'll fix them for you. Like, she should have just said like, oh, they're scratched up. Like, do you have any ideas of how I can make them look nicer? Instead of like, oh, these headphones are broken, because they weren't broken. Be okay with them, because like really there's nothing bad about wearing a pair of scuffed up headphones. Like nobody's gonna make fun of you for doing that. Like, oh, what are you doing? You're wearing headphones that are all scuffed up? Oh, loser. Like, that's not gonna happen. That's so dumb.
Wondering where you can get a pair of headphones like these? Sorry, they're one of a kind.
That one just makes me so mad, because it's just such a... Nobody would wear headphones like that.
Ouch, my fingers. These are way too hot. You just couldn't wait for them to cool off, could you, Sophia? Oh no, try to catch it. You've almost got it.
This is like infomercial level acting on this. Everybody has those little corn holders that you like stab into the ends of the corn so you can pick them up and eat it without getting like your hands all buttery and without burning your hands. And if you don't have those, you just use a fork. But to fix this problem, they've decided to dissect an alligator and turn that into something to hold the corn in it, because, you know, grabbing a fork from the drawer is just way too much work.
Watch how to completely transform this alligator into something new. Start pouring hot glue into it like a cup, filling up the bottom. Now take regular prongs like these and stick its end into the glue.
What, she had those all along and she didn't use them?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
So even though she had corn holders, she tried to use her hands. And then, as a solution to that, she decided to make a corn holder using her corn holders? That's so bad. Okay guys, today we're gonna learn how to make a fork. So, step 1, what you're gonna need is a fork. Step 2 is... that's it, all you need is a fork. Ta-da! You made a fork. Awesome.
These unique corn on the cob prongs prove that sometimes it's okay to play with your food.
Like, surely it's gonna be harder to eat the corn like that. And for me, there's no way I'd want my food near like an old rubbery toy from China, which could have like lead paint on it or weird chemicals that could leach out of it into the food. Just, if you have corn holders, just use the corn prong thingies or whatever the heck they're called. Just use those instead. Why would anybody do that?
My back is so itchy. Oh man. Ooh, a pencil ought to do it.
Pencils are just so nice to itch yourself with, you know, especially this kind, you know, like this like clickable pencil. It's like a pencil, but you know, it uses ink. It's like really awesome.
Nice try, but not quite getting that spot. Wow, this takes tree hugging to a whole new level. Watch out for splinters.
Stop it. Get some help.
Imagine you're out in public, you know, you're walking in the park, you're looking at all the nice trees and all the birds or whatever the heck you do in the park. And then you see this weird person like rubbing themselves on like a tree. And then you see them like rubbing their back against the park bench and stuff like that. That would just be so weird.
I know how to itch this scratch for good. Have one of these lying around?
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I have 10 of those laying around, you know? They're everywhere around my house.
Put a dab of hot glue on top. Attach a couple of them with a ruler, like this. And now you can scratch those hard to reach spots with ease.
They said that it was good for like the hard to reach places, but that was the same place that she was scratching her back with the pencil, you know? Like, how would the pencil not work? You don't have to make that.
Whoa, I said one necklace, not earrings and bracelets too. Ah, jewelry's on the run, people. Gotta figure out a better way to store all my jewelry. For this hack, you'll need one of your old Barbies and a nice sharp blade like this. Now cut off one of her arms above the elbow. Don't worry, she can't feel it.
Okay, good. Phew. Yeah, it was just getting a little intense for me, you know?
Take one of the arms and put hot glue on the cut edge. Now stick it onto your jewelry dish like so. Never underestimate the power of a helpful hand.
I feel like this channel's just recently watched Toy Story 2 where that kid in there like starts taking apart toys and making them into weird disfigured thingies. So like they've been like, oh, what can we do? That's really fun. Like I want to try that. Like what can we do with that too? But it didn't even look like it held that much. It held like 2 or 3 things, and everything else in the bottom of the tray was all messed up as well. So like it didn't even organize it that well. There's so many other better hacks they could have come up with to organize the jewelry better. Like it's not that difficult to come up with like a little compartment box or something like that. Like they should have done something better. Like that was a poor one. That one gets a thumbs down for me. I don't like that one.
There is nothing like going about your day and getting rudely interrupted by a misstep. Ow, ow! And to top it all off, I broke the darn thing.
There's no way that that pin would have broken in the way that they showed it all broken, because she stepped on, the pin was like flat against the floor and then the metal part of the pin was sticking up and that part she stood on. There's no way it was able to like break into all these little pieces. Oh, do you know when you like drop a piece of paper and it falls on your desk? Oh no, it's all broken. What am I gonna do? Oh, I just dropped it on my desk and now it fell into all these pieces. Don't you hate it when that happens? Now I'm gonna have to like make a new piece of paper somehow. So there we go guys, that's the end of the video. So now you know if all your headphones get scuffed up, you can just glue stuffies to the side. If you did like this video, please give a like and please subscribe.